Dave, 1-0 win away at South Liverpool this afternoon. What was your overall evaluation?
I think last week I came out and said that the all-round quality of the game was exceptional for the level of football we're at. I think today's probably been the complete opposite. Possibly one of the worst games of football we've seen this season. I think it was so stop-start. I don't think the officials had a great day in terms of it was quite itchy and quite tensy and too many free kicks, constantly stopping and restarting the game. Fair play to South. I think they really organised. They had a game plan. I think they looked dangerous on the counter-attacking from set pieces. But I think we've made hard work for ourselves. I think we started the game really well. We've got to be 2-3-0 up, I think, and then second half, some of the chances we missed second half as well. I mean, it's tough because sometimes, obviously, when you're in the position you are, particularly at this point in the season, it's all about 3 points. But the fine margins at the end, they've had a shot at the 95th, 96th minute. If that goes in the top corner, we've got points from a position where we must have had 20 attempts on goal and probably 3 or 4 missed from within 2 or 3 yards. So, pleased with the win. It's another game chalked off, 7 points clear, massive positives there, no injuries, and we'll just move forward and strike it off.
Just the one change in the starting 11 today, Bobby Carroll coming back in, Conor Pye dropping to the bench, which sort of saw Cam Fogarty move into a slightly advanced role. Just talk me through the selection today.
Yeah, so I thought Rusty did really well last week, obviously playing in central areas, and then in the second half played from wide. He looked really dangerous. When you come against on some of these pitches are quite tight and it's quite tough to play on at times. I think trying to build the game is massively important, and Bobby's probably the best player in the squad at that. So to get Bobby back in the team, I think it was just a little bit of a tactical change, and obviously I thought, bar and Mitch, probably Bobby was probably the best player on the pitch.
We mentioned the sort of mentioned Cam going forward into that sort of number 10 role. We saw in the first half there was a lot of attacking intent, and he sort of seemed a bit frustrated not to be able to sort of, on a couple of occasions, get his foot on the ball or get a shot off. I guess it's those types of attempts and attacking intent that you want from your side.
Yeah, I think obviously when you've got the likes of DJ who really holds it up really well, having someone running off him, either third man runs without the ball or running with the ball to try and drive and create space, I think Cam's really good at it. He's played multiple roles throughout his career, so I've got no worries about him playing a little bit further and advanced. He can play as a 6, he can play as an 8, he can play as a 10. So again, having someone like that in the squad, loads of energy, loads of quality, just really helps us trying to set up slightly different in different games.
Not something we see too often from you as a manager, making 3 subs at once just before the final 20 minutes. Was that just a case of fresh legs?
Fresh legs. I think we looked a little bit tired. And to be honest, I needed to shake it up. I thought we looked like we were going to potentially drop. We're getting a little bit deep, making a few little mistakes in possession. So it was a bit more of a rocket to try and make the changes and try and make sure that we held on.
And looking at the next game, obviously back at Gig Lane next Saturday, 2 home games on the bounce into the final 8 games. I guess a sort of consistent run, as you could say, of 2 home games is exactly what this side needs.
Yeah, I think so. And look, its performance wasn't great today, but the training, I thought we looked really good defensively. The shape and the unit work that we've been doing this week leading up to the game was really good, and obviously we need to work on a few more attacking principles, maybe finishing from a yard out and being a little bit more comfortable. But look, we've got a big week ahead, and then like you said, we've got 2 home games. We're not going to think about the second one. I think it's all about next Saturday now, and we'll start planning for that tomorrow.
Perfect. Cheers, Dave.
Thank you.